Okay, hello, welcome back here to these lessons with the Cambridge English Center. My name is Nicole, I'm Miss Nicole, and I'm gonna be covering with you some grammatical rules and also some vocabulary, okay? So let's start now. We're gonna start with vocabulary about family members. As you can see here in this picture, we can see many family members, okay? We can see maybe the grandparents here, grandmother, grandfather, parents, father and mother and their children. Sons, some sons here and daughters. We can see two daughters here, okay? So let's review a little bit about the family members, okay? We have a grandmother and a grandfather and a grandmother. Now we can also have a father and a mother, right? And brothers and sisters. We are gonna cover this better in this family relationship that we have here, okay? Let's see the relationship between them in this family. We have here parents, a mother and a father. And also we can see children, a son and a daughter, as you can see here, son and daughter, and these are their parents, mother and father. Now, let's continue. We can also have in a family relationship a wife and a husband. This is the wife, this is the husband, okay? Let's see more of these family relationships that we can find. We have here a father and a son, right? We can also have a mother and a daughter, a mother and a daughter. And we can have brother and sisters. They are brother and sister. They are mother and daughter. And they are father and son, right? Father and son, mother and daughter. This is the daughter. This is the son. Brother, he is the brother and she is the sister. Brother and sisters. These are some of the relationships that we can find within a family, okay? A family. Now, we are going to cover a grammatical rule that it is quite important for us to know, okay? Contractions. We've been talking about contractions before, but it is important for us to review and to remember when, okay? The rules. When do we need to use contractions? Or when can we use contractions? In English, we can use contractions in spoken English. That means in daily conversations, right? When we are speaking to somebody. We can also use contractions in text messages and emails to friends. Why does it say emails to friends? Because contractions, we use them in informal language. That is the key, okay? We use contractions when we are using an informal language, okay? Now, let's review the long form and the contracted form, okay? In a long form, we have the subject, the verb, and the rest of the sentence. I am from England, right? But we can contract the verb to be to the subject, and instead of saying I am from England, we can say I'm from England. Okay, we can contract the subject to the verb. Okay, you are a doctor. You're a doctor. We are contracting the subject to the verb. You're a doctor. He is my father. He's my father. Look at here. we have the verb is contracted to the subject he. He's my father. She is my sister. She's my sister. We need to add the apostrophe and the s at the end. She's my sister. We are learning English. We are learning English. Apostrophe re. They are my friends. They're my friends. Apostrophe re. Right? So, let's review. When do we need to use contractions? When we are talking or maybe writing with informal language. That means when we refers to people who is part of our family members, maybe to talk to people, to talk some friends, okay? But not when we need to use a formal language, okay? And for example, we need to write an email to our boss. There we need to use the long form because that would be a formal letter, right? A formal email. And when we are writing formal emails, we need to use the long form instead of the contracted form. So, contracted form only in formal language. Long form, formal language. Okay, so let's continue now. We have some vocabulary here about the numbers, okay? So, we've been working on the numbers from 1 to 10. Now, we need to add more vocabulary and we are going to cover in from 11 to 100. So, we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay? Pay attention to the pronunciation at the end. Okay? All of them, they have the same ending. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, right? Now, let's look at the other numbers. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, what is the difference here? That from numbers to 20 to 90, the word stress is on the first letters, right? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. On the other hand, the numbers from 13 to 19, they have the stress in the last part, okay? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so let's focus here. It is important to think about this when we are pronouncing them, okay? Because if we say 13, we can confuse the number 13 with the number 30. It's important to make the stress in the words, okay? So we don't confuse the numbers. And the last number is 100, okay? We have 100. And also you can say 100 instead of 100, right? Okay. Now, let's continue now. We have possessive adjectives here, okay? Let's see. We have, in this box, we have personal pronouns that we already know them as the subject of the sentence, okay? What is the subject of the sentence? The one who realizes the action, right? And then we have the possessive adjectives here on the other hand, okay? What are the possessive adjectives? They help us to talk about possessions, belongings, and relationship with people. Okay? I'm gonna give one example about a possession, okay? My book. This is a short example. My book, okay? I have a book. I have a book. My book. You have a book, your book. He has a book, his book. She has a book, her book. We're gonna leave it, okay? It is a book, its name is Pink Panther. Let's suppose that is just an example, okay? We have a book, our book is. You have a book, your book. They have a book, their book. That means that we are talking about a possession, okay? My book, your book, his book, her book, our book, your book, and their book, okay? Todos los sujetos tienen un libro, ok? Su libro, mi libro, en este caso, yo tengo un libro, mi libro, es mío. ¿De quién? Mío, mi libro, ¿sí? Tú tienes un libro, ¿de quién es el libro? Tuyo, tu libro. Él tiene un libro, his book, su libro, ¿de quién? De él, ¿sí? Cada personal pronoun tiene su propia forma de usar el possessive, ¿ok? Tienen que tener siempre concordancia. She has a book, ella tiene un libro, her book, su libro, ¿de quién? De ella. We have a book, our book. ¿De quién es el libro? Nuestro, ¿cierto? Nuestro libro. You have a book, ustedes tienen un libro, your book. Su libro. ¿De quién? De ustedes. They have a book, their book. ¿Ok? Their book. El libro de ellos. They. So, as we can see here, como podemos ver aquí, cada personal pronoun o subject tiene su propia forma de utilizar el possessive. ¿Ok? I, my. You, your. He, his. She, her. It, its. We, our. You, your. They, their. Let's go to an example, okay? Let's move to an example. Here we have the subjects or personal pronouns and some examples and the possessive ones, okay? So, I have a cat. My cat is adorable. My cat. Okay, whose cat? Mine. My cat. You have a pencil. Your pencil is black. He has a book. His book is interesting. She has a sister. Her sister is 10 years old. It is a restaurant. Okay, let's look at this example. It is a restaurant. Its name is Dennis. Whose name? The restaurant's name, right? We are talking about the restaurant. They have a car. Their car is red. We are sisters. Our mother is Stella. You need a new notebook. Your previous notebook no longer has pages, okay? So, as you can see here, every subject has its own way to use the possessive, okay? Now, let's see in one example. Here we have a text, okay? Hello, I'm Celine and this is my house. My house refers to Celine. This is my sister's room. My sister's room. My, Celine, right? Her favorite colors are orange and purple. Now, her favorite colors are orange and purple. It is referring to her sister, right? Her sister. Yuck, my room is very different. My, let's go back again. My refers to Celine. She is the one who is telling this. My room is very different. My favorite colors are white, pink, and red, right? My favorite colors are white, pink, and red. Our living room is kinda small, but our TV is really big. So, our living room. Who is the writer talking about? My, that is Celine, and my sister. Celine and her sister, right? Me, Celine, and my sister. Our living room is kind of small, but our TV is really big. My parents' bathroom is big too. This is their balcony. Their, it is referring to parents. Their balcony. That's our dog Shanky. Our, whose? Me, Celine, my sister, and my parents, right? Its tail is short and its fur is gold and white. Its, now it refers to Shanky, the dog. Its tail is short and its fur is gold and white, right? Now, my brother is very lucky. There's a nice bathroom in his bedroom. His, who are we talking about now? Brother, about my brother, his bedroom. Okay, what about yours? Is there a bathroom in your bedroom too? Now, you, it is referring to the reader, the person who reads this, text, right? The reader. Okay, so those are the possessives, okay, in action. Now, we're gonna go to the feelings, okay? We have many different feelings and we're gonna cover 6 today. I'm hot, I'm hungry, and I'm tired, okay? I'm hot. Look at her face, her expressions, the sun at the back, okay? In the background, the sound, okay? In the foreground, she is really hot, okay? It's really hot. I'm hungry. Here in this picture, look at her, at his stomach, okay? He's hungry. I'm hungry, maybe I haven't eaten yet, so that's why I'm hungry, right? I haven't had breakfast. I'm tired. Oh, look at her face here. She's tired, really tired. And she's with a cup of coffee here. Maybe she has been working a lot, right? So she's tired. Let's move here now. I'm cold, I'm thirsty, and I'm bored. I'm cold. Look, it is really cold outside. Look at his clothes, at his expressions. He's cold. I'm thirsty. Look at him. Maybe he has been running the whole morning, so he is really thirsty and he needs to drink water, okay? And the last one, I'm bored. I'm bored. Look at her expressions. He's sitting there on the sofa with the remote on her hand. She's really bored. Maybe she doesn't know what to watch on TV, so she's bored, okay? I'm thirsty here. Now, let's move to the last part of this lesson, that is making suggestions, okay? Making suggestions. Now, look. When we want to make a suggestion, we can use the word let's. Let's means let us, okay? But we use it as let's. Let's go, let's stop, let's eat, let's have a coffee, let's have a break, let's sit down. Okay, these are some suggestions. When can we use suggestions? When can we make suggestions? When we want to suggest a good idea. Okay, when we want to suggest something to another person. Okay, we use let's plus the verb to suggest a good idea. It is a suggestion for you and me. Here where it says it is a suggestion for you and me, that means the people who are there, okay? You and me, remember that you, it is already the plural, okay? You, it could be only one person and me, or it could be more than two people and me, right? And the negative is let's not go, for example. Okay, let's not. Now, how can we answer to these suggestions? Okay, we can say good idea, okay, great, or yes, let's go. Okay, now let's look here at some examples. We have I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. Let's eat something. Okay, this is a suggestion. I'm hungry, me too, so let's eat something. Let's see to the second one. Okay, Lina, and I'm Ken. Let's sit down. Coffee? Yes, please. Okay, maybe this is the first time that they have met. So when you meet someone, maybe you're just meeting someone and then you sit down to the place where you are, right? In this case, it could be a cafe. So let's sit down. Coffee? Yes, please. Okay, let's see number 3. Let's have a break. Good idea. I'm tired. Okay, let's have a break. Yeah, I'm tired. Good idea. Let's go to the last one, number 4. Let's stop. Yeah, okay, let's have a drink. Okay, maybe they have been running, they need to stop, so let's stop and let's have a drink. Okay, maybe they need to drink water. Let's have a drink, okay? So all of these suggestions, we can use them, okay, whenever we want to suggest an idea, okay? So that would be all for today. Thank you for being here and see you the next week. Bye bye.